Howdy there, bro chachos. The name's Clay. I'm gonna be taking ya on a trip into my childhood with the first story I've ever done. So pin the ears back, grab yourself a cold beverage, and let's get into it. One of the philosophies I live by is survival of the fittest. Now, this of course means that whoever is the strongest and least retarded will be the most successful. However, as kids, we were all retarded. So when our non-having phones generation of kids had to figure out things to do in the summer, we usually came up with the most idiotic of activities. I'm talking Darwin Awards Dome. This particular story started after we were playing in my neighbor's yard and the group of us discovered an empty plastic rain barrel behind some old lumber. Well, cancel all my plans. This just got interesting. So after proceeding to marvel at the afternoon of excitement we just created for ourselves, we got to work immediately, dragging this thing to the top of the small hill in their yard. Our first volunteer exuberantly climbed in and we gave him a small push down the hill. It was better than a roller coaster. Upon seeing that the first test subject had survived, the next kid climbed in, and then the next after that, and we'd soon spend an hour taking turns bombing this hill in the barrel. But, we were getting a little bit bored with such safe play, which is when my other friend made the second biggest discovery of the day: the lid to the barrel. We shoved yet another volunteer into the completely sealed barrel, which I should now mention has no ventilation whatsoever, except for like a tiny little hole at the top for, I guess, the spout to go into, because it's like a rain barrel. But basically, it had a sharp plastic edge on it, and it could like easily slice your skin. And after rolling down the hill par norm, we then realized that we had full control over him due to the fact that you could not unscrew the lid while inside the barrel. And oh my god, we abused that power. I'm talking kicking it, hitting it with hockey sticks, flipping it upside down so the person on the inside cut their face on the plastic before shattering their F4 vertebrae. We took 9 years of repressed anger from living in the suburbs, out on that barrel. And you know what? It probably could have went worse, considering that like the interior temperature is about a bajillion degrees Fahrenheit. And at one point, we just left a kid in the barrel for like 15 minutes in the middle of the road. Yeah, it was pretty hard to breathe because it was like so hot. But not to worry, because we came up with the phenomenal idea of filling the barrel with water. Yeah, no, it was actually a really bad idea. I wouldn't recommend it. But you know what? We all took turns in the death trap, and we all survived, and we'd always come out with a smile on our face. So, moral of the story today: what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Yeah, indeed. Whoa, that's something to look back at. That is the memory. That is certainly a memory. But anyhow, remember to always leave some feedback. I would really appreciate it if y'all did. And follow me on the quest. Join the King's Legions. Let's get to 1,000, baby. Woo!